What is this thing, and how do you look at it from a starting vantage point?
Um, this is actually a place where I want to give Neil Lozano some credit. I uh, received Unbound prayer from him about 10 years ago and then learned how to give the presentations. And then I've been leading conferences in the dioceses of Greensburg and Pittsburgh basically for 7 or 8 years. And so I know some of his scripts pretty well, and I really appreciate some of the ways that he presents it. He says deliverance, first of all, is a good word. It has the word freedom in it, and is I think that's the thing to keep in mind. He calls it a practical application of the gospel to our lives, and I think that's a beautiful way to describe it. And he also points out from Colossians that God has delivered us from the dominion of darkness and transferred us into the kingdom of his beloved Son. And I really I've kind of drilled down a little deeper into that verse than the way that he presents it to say a dominion is constricting, it's suffocating, it's that dominion of darkness is constricting us into a small story. But the kingdom of the beloved Son is expansive. The beloved Son is the one loved by the Father. It's a kingdom of love in which we also enter into that flow of love between Father and Son. And that's where our stories expand. At the same time, the word transfer is the same word that's used when Jesus says, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, be transferred into the sea,
Right.
and it will go. And there's a kind of miraculous quality to it. That is to say, it's taking us beyond our capacity. And so I really love some of those dimensions that God is continually freeing us, delivering us from this constricted domain into an expansive place where our stories express the divine love story between the Father and the Son. And it requires something beyond human power to make that happen. And then just a last comment along those lines, the deliverance is the story of Israel from Egypt. It's the Exodus. And just like the Exodus is not about Pharaoh, so deliverance should not be about the devil. And that's the bad turn that I think it often takes, which captures people's imagination and incites their fears and distracts them from the real story, which is the power of Christ to save us and to bring us home into the kingdom of the beloved Son.